And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome everybody to the stream. Today we're going to be talking about some CSGO cases. What are some of the best cases to be investing in right now, since CS2 is coming out later this month or in a few months, however long it takes. How should we be positioning ourselves when it comes to case investments? So that's what we're going to be discussing in today's stream. Hope you guys are having a great day, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me pop out the chat and say hello to you beautiful people. Make sure you guys vote in the poll. Are you guys currently invested in CSGO cases? 60-40. Very, very interesting. We got Ultimatum with the 5 gifted. Yo! Shout out to you, Ultimatum. Appreciate the love, my dude. Thank you so much for your patronage. Guys, if you decide to become channel members during this stream, there's a join button below. You click on it and you can join the exclusive private Discord server where we can talk more about investments. You'll have access to all of my investments, all my spreadsheets, all that good stuff. But yeah, go to my YouTube channel, click on the membership tab, and that's where you're going to find the exclusive content for those of you that decide to become members. Shout out to Ultimatum. Let's get some W's in the chat for Ultimatum. Okay.
Wait a minute.
With that being said, let me pull up a notepad and let's start analyzing some cases. So right off the bat, guys, I'm gonna just share with you guys my secret sauce and what I'm doing with cases, and hopefully we'll go from there. Here's the thing. When it comes to cases, I figured that you need to understand CSGO cases are constantly dropping. CSGO cases are constantly being opened. So there's this like tug of war going on between cases where new ones are constantly being added by the thousands, by the millions each day, right? And then there are millions of cases opened each day, right? So it's constantly a supply and demand pull, and price, you know, supply goes up, then it goes down. It balances itself out over the long run. However, picking the right case is pretty important.
Wait a minute.
You generally, historically speaking, it is, let me start writing it down. Historically speaking, it was important, or it was good to invest in cases that are in the rare drop pool. For those of you that don't know, cases come in 2 different flavors. You have the cases that are currently being dropped, and you got the cases that are harder to drop, or the cases that are commonly dropped and the cases that are rare to drop, right? And the ones that are common drops are usually cases that have been in the game for the, I guess, shortest amount of time, least amount of time, right? And the ones in the rare drop pool came out many years ago. They tend to be older cases. Now, that being said, there's a new CSGO tweet. We'll take a look at it once I'm finished with this explanation. We'll take a look at the tweet. So, what I would do for CS2 going forward is, well, first I'm gonna be completely transparent. You don't have to be a member to know this. Like if you decide to become a member, yes, you get my spreadsheets and you get all my buys and sells. But I am being transparent with everyone. The only cases I'm currently invested in are fractures and snakebite cases, and they are treated, and I'm treating them as long-term investments, meaning I bought them below $1 and I will sell them for above $1 for 2x, 3x profits sometime down the road. That's my strategy with these cases, right? You buy them now since they're on sale, they're cheap, they're still dropping, and you hope that eventually they get removed from the active drop pool. They're not going to be common anymore. They're going to be older cases, and a couple of years from now, you're going to see some decent returns. Now, going forward, my strategy with cases has shifted. And what I mean by that is, I'm not going to focus too much attention on this strategy, right? The strategy of, buying the cheap cases, quote unquote, and then holding them for years and selling. Because this strategy is an old strategy that used to work many years ago. It used to work back in the old days of CSGO, where cases became very cheap, where cases became pennies, literally, after being in the game for so long. But we live in different times. Times are changing. It's time for us investors to adapt, right? And how are we going to adapt? Well, I'm just going to keep it plain and simple. Going forward, my strategy has shifted. I'm probably only going to be buying, operation cases, and a couple exceptions. And what are these exceptions? The couple exceptions are as follows. I want cases that are old, have original knives, preferably containing original vanilla knives, Dopplers, gamma Dopplers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my criteria. So what cases fit under this criteria? What cases fit under this criteria, chat? So, for example, one case that will fit under this criteria would be the revolver case. Contains 387 karambit, old knives, rare drop. That's one example. Another example would be, let's say, Riptide case. Discontinued operation, gamma Doppler, butterfly knives. There you go. That would be an example of a case that, yes, if the price were to drop and, you know, if there isn't a good entry point, I would consider buying. So yeah, take a look at cases that contain original knives, that contain vanilla knives, Doppler knives, gamma Dopplers, old cases. Those are the cases that I personally would honestly take a look at. And when I say operation cases, I'm gonna stick primarily, hold on, buying operation cases, primarily new operation cases. Since the old ones are already expensive, you should have been buying them when they were cheaper. I'm not gonna spend so much money on the old ones. I'm gonna spend most of my money on the new ones, the ones that are cheaper as they come out. And we'll have videos and live streams talking about the operation, you know, when it eventually comes out. Now, CSGO Weapons Case 3, what are those? Yeah, CSGO, okay, there are other exceptions as well. Obviously, cases come in all different shapes and sizes, and there are some cases out there, like the Weapons Case 3 that he pointed out. Let me pull up the, let me pull this up here real quick. The Weapons Case 3 is an interesting case. The reason I say that is because, yes, it's $9, it's very expensive, has the OG knives, but it also contains some pretty good skins. And why they're good, you need to understand why they're good. They may not look the best. They may be pretty underwhelming. They're only pistol skins. But the thing that's interesting about this is the fact that that it's very popular among trade-up contract enthusiasts. These skins are trade-up fodder. They're used in trade-ups. So as they're unboxed, they're being sold to people like Sparkles or to other trade-up contract enthusiasts, streamers, YouTubers, what have you. And they get used. They just get deleted, right? They get deleted from the game and used as fodder for new skins. Why are they so popular? Well, if you look closely, it all comes down to the rarity factor. If you see how they're color coded, you have the orange or the red, you have the pink for classified, the purple for restricted. Well, if you go from a restricted trade up in this using skins from this collection, you only have 2 outcomes from here. And if you're trying to hit like a Gungnir or, okay, Gungnir isn't the right example. If you're trying to hit, let's say, I don't know, a blue phosphor, for example, right? Since it's also pink, you want the trade of filler skins to have fewer outcomes. That way it will, there'll be a higher percentage or likelihood chance of hitting your desired skin from the other collection. Hopefully that makes sense. Also, covert, there's only 1 covert skin in this collection, so if you're buying a bunch of undertows, you best believe that people in the future will be using these undertows for trade-ups to like a high tier covert if they want to hit the covert, right? They're obviously going to be using these skins because they're cheap, quote unquote, than using maybe like a Mjolnir, like the red Negev skin, for example. Or sorry, not the red, the pink Negev skin, for example, costs a lot more money, thousands of dollars, compared to a cheap under Tau, right? But anyways, this is not a video on trade ups. This is just an explanation. I would say there are exceptions out there. And in that case, honestly, chat, I probably wouldn't, I don't know, like I gotta take a look at the graph. Would you buy the case or would you rather buy the skin? Chat, vote now in the chat. What do you guys think would be a better investment? I want to hear your thoughts because cases have been exploding a lot lately, but skins are also pretty good. What do you guys think? Like, dang, this thing ever since CS2 came, was announced, it's doubled in value almost. What do you guys think would be a better investment? The case or the skins inside of it? Cases are better because there's a bit of, chance. Skins, profit for that. I agree. I definitely agree. I'm probably gonna say, that there's always that RNG factor when it comes to case. Ronnie says Cologne 15, such a troll. Yeah, there's always that like factor of the RNG with the cases. So I definitely think that, yeah, you can buy a couple cases. You can also buy a couple skins too, but yeah, no, cases will continue to rise. The thing though, here's the one thing that you guys need to understand: the risks for cases. The reason I hesitate is because in this particular case, that case is a $9 case, and it's only going to be opened for, well, why would you open it? Like, what's the demand to open it? Yeah, it has those skins for trade ups. I mean, it has old knives, I guess, but it doesn't have that same, like, there are cheaper cases. Most people, when they open cases, they open it for the knives, right? This is an example of a case that has skins that are, worthwhile or good for trade ups. But if you're an unboxer, you're opening them not for the skins, you're opening for the knives, honestly. So that's where I kind of hesitate. And also, Valve can at any point change the algorithm when it comes to cases. They could add more cases to the game or make it easier to drop cases. Let's say the likelihood of getting a rare case drop is like 1%. What if they buff it up to 2%, right? Or they increase it. So that's why I generally don't like cases too much. I prefer, when I'm investing in cases, to buy them super cheap and sell at, intervals, 2x, 3x, 4x profit, or invest in operation cases. Those are cases that get removed, period, from the game. No new ones can ever be dropped or added. So that's sort of my take on cases. I would just be careful and cautious. Cases also risks. Cases also have a lot of demand in them and demand fluctuations. For example, a lot of big time streamers right now are opening cases. I'm seeing people like Trainwrecks, Dr. Disrespect, there's tons of other people opening them, right? And it's becoming very popular to open cases. So certain cases are going to have more love and eyeballs or attention on them than others. So it's really like I don't want to say it's a hit or a miss, but it's very like, you have to pick the right case, and that's just too much work if you ask me. So like right now, Spectrum cases might be popular, Gamma cases, Chroma cases, they seem to be pretty popular if you've been following the trends and the Twitter drama, or not drama, but the Twitter, the stuff that's been happening on Twitter and like streaming and stuff and Reddit. So the chances are better case price, but worse for the skin price. Again, what if Valve shuts down trading to stop? Yeah, they wouldn't do that, because that would really hurt them if they did that. So I personally, yeah, the hobby pays off. Yeah, exactly. Massive update coming tonight. Really? How do you know that? Mr. Wing Lu confirmed? Massive update tonight, chat. Wow. We will have to wait and see, I suppose. That's crazy. Hey, Fano, did some capsule unboxings for fun, and I got 3 Apex Hollows. Do you think they will reach $80 or more? I think they have the potential to rise a lot. I don't know if they will, though. Like, there's always a chance that they don't. Let me check the CS2 tweet. Is the Twilight Galaxy good investment before CS2 comes out? I mean, it's already risen quite a bit. Uh-oh. Oh, chat, look at that. Let me address this real quick. Boys, look at that. Huh. That's nice. So they're adding updates to Ancients. Okay, so there may be an update tonight. We'll have to wait and see. Always have those fingers crossed. Like the stream, boys. Yes, sir. Hit that like button, chat. Hit that like button. Anubis and Ancient. Oh, and Ancient too. I see it. Yeah, okay. So more source updates. They are cooking something. Exactly. Unfortunately, it's not for us CSGO plebeians. It's only for the CS2 guys. So we probably won't be, or I probably won't be able to play it. Press 1 in the chat if you guys have access to CS2, just out of curiosity. How many people have access? Either way, let me boot up CS2 real quick. Good one. But back to cases, though. Back to cases. I mean, they can always change it in CS2, and that's my biggest, like, not regret, but not biggest concern, I guess is the right word. I just don't feel comfortable putting a large amounts of money into cases right now. So if the only cases that I would consider buying are future operation cases, and then maybe some revolver cases, maybe some of the cases that I've outlined here that have like the OG knives, the butterfly knives, like breakout cases. But the thing with breakout is they're kind of pricey. If you look at the breakout case, is it what, like 10 bucks? It's literally, okay, $7. I don't know. I definitely see this case having the potential to go back up and maybe even reaching $10 someday, but it's again, it really just depends on demand. This case is still dropping, rarely, but still dropping. So I don't know, not the biggest fan of those types. I think there are safer investments. Are cases safer than sticker capsules? No, I would say sticker capsules are safer. And the reason they're safer is because they're on sale right now. They're the cheapest they're ever going to be. Yeah, okay, maybe if there's a glut, maybe temporarily people may sell them for, you know, a little bit lower than they currently are trading, but over the long run, these things get, you know, the capsules get opened very, very frequently. It's free to open. You don't have to use a key or whatever. So for the most part, I would say sticker capsules are still safer than cases. Cases just have that more X factor to them. We are investing in cases now. No. Not like full-on investing. I'm just being transparent and saying what I'm doing and how I see cases, but for the most part, I probably wouldn't keep more than like 10% of your portfolio in cases. At least for me personally, I don't have a huge percentage of cases at the moment. When an operation inevitably comes out, though, I will probably start allocating more funds into the operation cases, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it as we get closer. My friend who doesn't even play CS has a bunch of Operation Breakouts, Operation Phoenix, and Chroma cases. Should I try and buy them from him and hold on to them or no? That's a good question, Chazza. Yeah, so, I like all of those cases. They definitely have potential. Depends on the price. I mean, what price is he selling it? Is he willing to sell it to you? You could just to be safe, quote unquote, but at the same time, Chazza, it's not like, how many cases are you realistically going to buy? Like hundreds, thousands? I don't know. What's the best cheap investment right now? Definitely capsules, sticker capsules, Paris capsules, Paris stickers, like cheap stickers, glitters, papers. Those are the safest cheap investments that you can find. Anything else is just too much speculation and just, it's too expensive. Like the holos are very expensive. I'll be doing a holos video soon. He doesn't even know how much they are worth. I could just see what they're worth on Buff and make an offer. Maybe like 40, 50 bucks. Okay, Chazza, do you have any cases in your inventory? Like any sort of cases? If you don't have any cases invested, then yeah, I think investing in those particular cases, taking them off your friends' hands would probably be a smart move. But yeah, I mean, out of those cases, Breakout, Phoenix, and Chroma, which one do you guys think has the most potential to rise? Because Chroma cases have, let's see here, Chroma cases, so like the OG Chroma case is 368, has the Fire Ice Karambit, Doppler Karambit, so that's pretty good. And then what was the other case? Phoenix cases, let's do Phoenix. The Phoenix case has, it's literally the same price, has the OG knives, only the OG knives, has fewer skins in this collection, so hard to say which one is better. I guess it all comes down to price, maybe. Have a good night there, Hagai. I'm waiting for new patches. Yeah, I think patches will come out with CS2, not right now. Do souvenir packages count as cases? Technically, yes, but for the context of this stream, no. I've got 100 snake bites investment. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Snake bites are cool. I like snake bites. Yeah, snake bites are nice. Then maybe yeah, Phoenix for sure. Good skins, good knives. I can see where you're going with that, KJ. I can see where you're going with that. It does have the red line and it does have the Asimov. So Phoenix could be a potential investment. The question is though, will it but there's just so many unknowns with cases though. There's just so many unknowns. Just so many unknowns. I don't know. I don't know, Chazza. I think the safest thing for you would probably be to just invest with Paris, see what happens with Paris, and you can always buy them off of your friend later, or off of Buff for that matter. I don't think you should be like piling in, trying to get in right away. It's not a priority, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Cases shouldn't be a priority for anybody right now. I'm just explaining how I see the state of cases going forward and like what cases would I buy right now if I wanted to, but for the most part, I'm not buying too many cases. Like I told you guys, I already have fractures and snake bites, and then anything else is just pure add-ons. I hear you, maybe I should buy them and sell them for buff balance. You could do that, that works too. Chroma cases are high because Doppler knives. Prismas should be the way to go because they are cheaper and rare as well. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you because they do contain Prisma case. What's in the Prisma case? The Talons, right? Prisma case. Prisma 2s. Yeah, they contain like these knives may not be OG, but they still contain Dopplers, and they are very, very cheap. So under $1. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day though, it's not something I'm super focused on right now. They're good, they do look nice, but I probably wouldn't be buying like hand over fist thousands and thousands of them right now. I think there are just better investments. By the way, when is the Karambit tradable? Yes, I will send it to you out tonight. Sorry, I've been delaying that. I do apologize. Is it a good time to be investing in Cloud9 Antwerps? I made a video on Cloud9 Antwerps and Cloud9 Glitters and such. Yes, I think going forward, especially when CS2 comes out, especially when new skins get added to the game, these borderless old Antwerps and Stockholms and Paris, they should do very, very well. Rico case is under dollars as well. Rico cases are still dropping though, so I'd probably sell any Rico case I get in drops. What do you guys do, chat? If you get a case in a drop, do you guys sell it right away or do you keep it? Because for the most part, like if I get a Revolution case, I'm selling it, you know? More money to invest in Paris, you know? It's free money, I guess, in a sense. How are you doing? I'm doing all right, Ratan. How you doing, dude? You're opening them? No, don't open them, man. Never open cases. It's always a scam. New members, thank you guys. Guys, if you became a member, link your Discord to YouTube and make sure you guys join the community. Go to my YouTube channel and click on the membership tab to find the link. I also want to thank a few subs. We got Mohammed, thank you for the sub. Kevin, thank you for the sub. Jorda, thank you for the sub. Sidime, Ego, and Wrath. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Appreciate all the new members and all the new subs. Do you think Paris capsules will drop in price after the sale like Antwerp did, considering that their ROI is so high? They may drop, but they may not drop. That's the thing, nobody knows for sure. So I probably wouldn't bank on it. I still think you should buy some before the sale ends, and then more when they do drop, or if they do drop, right? What about Danger Zone cases? I used to have a lot of Danger Zone cases, but I sold out of them because I needed funds for Paris. So do you invest in Paris capsules or stickers? I invest in both Paris capsules and stickers. Thousands of stickers, and I'm going to be buying couple thousand capsules, not too much, but just because they're kind of expensive right now, I kind of wish that they were cheaper. So yeah, I'm not buying capsules right now, waiting for a couple more weeks, see if they drop. Does it make sense to invest in a masterpiece? It's an old skin, it's a cool skin. I don't know if you should be spending too much money on a wait for tomorrow's video, Destroy COVID. I have a video coming out, I think tomorrow or Friday, a big video talking about skins and such. Hey Fano, it's not a case, but heroic papers for half a cent. Half a cent? Absolutely. That's very cheap. What is the best sticker to buy right now? There's tons of good stickers out there. Full disclosure, I like Mouse. It's worked before and it probably will work again. There's a reason why the Contenders capsule has the most listings and is the most popular at the moment, has the most volume. Mouse is in it, you know? So Mouse papers will probably do very well. Same with the hollows, same with the glitters. So full disclosure, big fan of them. But there's other paper stickers too that have potential, you know? You can take a look at Apex, you can take a look at Into the Breach, you could take a look at other ones. So it's up to you really, but hey Fano, with a great chance of there being an operation launch, do you think it's a good idea now to have a balance to invest in skins and stickers? From the operation, no. First and foremost, you need to have a balance of at least $15 or sorry, $20 or 18 or however much it is. When the operation comes out, there will be a pass that you will have to buy. Make sure you can buy it so that you can start doing your missions to get your case drops. What about clutch cases? Clutch cases is an interesting one. I like the clutch case. I like the skins in the clutch case. And what's the other skin that has Revolution case, right? The Revolution case. It has the same gloves, right? So I like it. I like it a lot. I don't like that. So the Revolution case is $1.26. My only concern is that the Revolution case has the same gloves as the clutch case, and their prices are pretty close to one another. You know what I mean, chat? Like, they're very close. So how much more growth can there really be? Once the Revolution case dips below, once it dips below the price of the clutch case, what's the incentive to open clutch cases? You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's a rarer case, but you have a case, Revolution, that's constantly dropping that has the same, I mean, better skins and very good gloves. So I know it's rare and hard to unbox or hard to find, but like, I don't know. Anybody have any? Clutch has very boring skins. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do you remember Antwerp Capsules ROI during the sale? They weren't as high as they are now, no. The ROI, I don't recall it off the top of my head, but it wasn't as high as Paris. Paris is different from Antwerp. It's similar in some ways, but different in other ways. So, hey Fano, I just bought 20 Stockholm Contenders capsules. What do you think? I like Contenders. I like anything Stockholm. I am a big fan of. I think it's great. What do you think about Dexter and Rob's paper as an investment? They're cool. They're cool. I mean, listen, like, if you're interested in you know, autograph stickers, that's fine. But personally, I would stick to team stickers, team capsules. I think that's the safer, easier thing to do. Hey Fano, you won't believe what happened today. I was playing CSGO and a man got a Winter Offensive weapons case. Let's take a look at the Winter Offensive case, chat. Winter Offensive case is currently going for $6.99 and pretty expensive. Old case, guys. Old case contains the M4 Asimov, Op Redline, Emperor S Guardian. Pretty good skins in general. Yeah, I mean, look, only 1,700 of them listed on the market, $6.99, and you can still get it in a drop. So it's a good case. Like, it'll probably rise, but am I really going to be spending $7 right now hoping for it to double in value over the next year? Or would I much rather take that $7 and put in some capsules right now that, you know, from 25 cents, it isn't too far-fetched for it to, you know, go to 50 cents and I can get my 2x that way. So I probably wouldn't stockpile a lot of these expensive cases just yet. Which is why I'm shifting my strategy. Like I said, I'm going towards new operation cases only because they're going to be the cheapest they'll ever be when the operation comes out, right? And maybe if I mean, I've already invested in fractures and snake bites, so I'll hold on to them for them to start rising again. But there's just too many unknowns with cases right now, guys. There's too many unknowns. What is going to happen to cases when CS2 comes out? Is there going to be a new drop system? Are they going to change it again? Personally, I don't think they're going to do anything too drastic, so I think we're safe there, but there's no guarantees. And generally speaking, limited time only capsules and sticker capsules and stuff like that, I tend to prefer. A battle pass, yeah. I remember selling these for like 10 cents. Yeah, back in like 2014 probably. I see cases too risky for me to invest. I think you can still invest some of your funds, but just not more than like 10% max. Do you believe the Paris capsules can get to Stockholm levels when it comes to ROI? The Paris capsules? I mean, depends on the capsule. I mean, sure, maybe. Again, I hate speculating because I just don't know for sure, but I definitely will be happy with a 2x, 3x. Nothing wrong with that. Again, please, guys, don't get too greedy when it comes to these newer capsules. Don't set your expectations uber high and only for you guys to be let down if it doesn't go as you had planned, right? So for me, I'm gonna start taking profit at 2x, maybe at 3x, and go from there. I'm from the Floppy Stickers gang. Shout out to you. I asked the Masterpiece because there's a possibility that the new Overpass collection comes out. Honestly, that deserves an entire video topic, Destroy COVID, because I can get into like the nuance of like the Overpass collection, you know, a new map coming out. Let me know if you'd be interested in me like just, you know, digesting the Overpass collection and stuff, because I totally would be down to do that. Let me write that down, actually. That's actually a very good idea. Hey, Fano, I've accumulated around 200 ITB stickers. Please tell me, was that a good idea? Yeah, ITB hollows are good. I do like them. Make sure you got them at a good price. The price is what matters the most, not necessarily the sticker, the team. It is a unique sticker, which is nice from a team that is in the news, but take a look at Techno, please. Give me 1 second. Overpass collection skin. Okay. Well, this is a case stream, chat, so I don't want to talk too much about Techno because it's a sticker, but like I said, how old is Techno? I think he's a new player, right? So there's always hype and demand for new players, and there's always potential, and his sticker does look pretty nice, has some great colors to it. So cheap sticker, cheap price, good looking colors. You can buy some if you want, but again, it's an autograph at the end of the day. They're always riskier. So so just don't go overboard is what I'm trying to say. Don't buy like thousands of them. Don't buy thousands, you know. If you're gonna buy a couple, right? What do you think about wait, what do you think about that? I goting to sell Apex paper 7x, 10x, 12x. You think Apex papers are gonna 7x in value? The only way Apex will 7, 10x in value is if Apex fails to qualify for the next major, new stickers come out and they are bordered, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So if both those things happen, 7x, 10x isn't too far-fetched from current levels. Again, not guaranteed, just, you know, it could happen. It happened before. Who's to say it can't happen again? So hopefully that makes sense. Any thoughts on old souvenir guns that have rare stickers, not enough supply, not enough demand? Look, you can do that. You can hold on to it for years and then try to find a seller or a buyer, but I tend to invest in, you know, items that have higher liquidity. So cases do fit under that role, but you know, capsules fit under that role. Hey, Fano, do you think that Paris is going to crash like RMR did, and why not? Probably won't crash the same way RMR did because Paris has way more demand and they look way nicer than RMR. So even if the supply is super high, there's going to be utility, actual people crafting and using their stickers. So yeah. What skins do you think fit under that role? Wait, what do you mean? Like, what skins fit under the role of what? Not having demand or having high demand? Should I invest in souvenir package Stockholm, Mirage? Yeah, I like the Mirage. If you're going to be buying a souvenir package, Mirage is the way to go. I got some Techno 4Ks and I put on my op, and I've been giving it to people in game so that they see the sticker. Dang, Heat Inferno. That's actually a 500 IQ strategy. I like that. I like that a lot. High liquid and getting ROI. Yeah, high liquid skins. I mean, well, here's the thing. You want to go for skins that are flashy, skins that look good in CS2 that, you know, people will be buying and playing with. So if you have access to CS2, it will be a lot easier, obviously, because you'll be able to test them out and stuff. But I would say, like, generally speaking, when it comes to skins, I tend to park my money in skins and then use stickers and cases and capsules as my, like, vehicles for investments. Not to say that skins can't be investments, but skins, I usually, like, just store my wealth in those items, like skins and knives, that tend to be a little bit more stable and easier to, you know, grow over time with, you know, rarity and such. So yeah, to answer your question, what are some good liquid ones? I mean, there's tons of really good ones, like Redlines, Asimovs, Bloodsports, Desolate Spaces, Blue Phosphors, Nightmares, Icarus Fells, Blazes, Fades, vanilla knives. I mean, there's tons. I could go on and on. I mean, there's tons of good skins out there. Challengers or contenders? I personally think contenders will do very well, probably the best. But challengers is underrated in my opinion. So I would take a look at both, honestly. I just got a factory new Asimov today. Congrats. Rio 2022 Capsule, is that a good investment? I don't really talk about Rio anymore, just because it's. I mean, Rio was Rio. We don't talk about Rio. It'll probably go up again. There's potential, but it's not something I want to like put too much money in at this point. I've already made money with it. I've lost some money with it. Let's not talk about Rio. What do you think about the Hades Hollow? Changed this didn't change the autograph. I don't like that. I like if I'm gonna invest in an autograph, it has to be unique autograph. Hello, Fano. How you doing there, Tomato? Welcome to the stream. I opened 200 capsules today, and I only got 2 holos. Exactly, Andy. That's why you do not open capsules. What do you think of Prisma cases? I think I talked about them earlier in the stream, but yeah, Prisma cases, Prisma 1 cases. Go for the case that's cheaper. Both cases are pretty much the same. Go for the one that's the cheaper. Don't really have to worry too much about the supply or what have you. They're trading at similar levels. People open them for their knives, so highly recommend you guys do that. One more thing, I've heavily invested in Paris, around 1k holos, 5k glitters, 1.5k. Okay, I have about 5k clutch cases. Should I sell some and invest more into Paris? What do you think? Are you down on clutch cases? When did you buy the clutch cases? I think so. I really do think that lowering your case supply and increasing like your Paris investments or maybe Stockholm investments would probably be the play. Hey Fano, I'm new to the stream. I'm excited to learn from your wisdom. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate the kind words. Yes, I'm here to help you guys, answer your questions, talk about cases, just explain to you guys how things work in CSGO land. Are CSGO glove cases good to look into? Now, the glove case is one of the most hated cases in CSGO, but ironically, it contains one of the most popular gloves in CSGO. It contains the Pandora's Box. It contains Crimson Kimono, superconductors, super rare, expensive gloves. So to answer your question, it's a double-edged sword. I like the glove case, but I don't like that it has a bad rep. And the reason it has a bad rep is because a lot of the skins in it are just horrendous. So the ROI is usually really bad. This case has been opened a lot, and unless you hit gloves, you're really not doing anything for yourself. So, so to answer your question, yes, I like glove cases long term, but it's not something that I'm gonna like throw thousands of dollars into, if that makes sense. Should I invest in RMR capsules? Probably not. Although they do look nice. If you've looked at RMR holos in CS2, I've seen some pretty good images from some of the holos. They do look pretty good. Just buy snake bites and be done with it. Yeah, I agree. I honestly agree. But don't go overboard with the snake bites. I heard China really loves their gloves. How true is that? Oh, they love their gloves. That's why the clutch case was in the game for so many years. Like for those of you that don't know, clutch case was around since 2018, and just this year it finally got removed from the active common drop pool. Like they made an exception for the clutch case just because of how popular the gloves in that case were. And then they gave us a new case that had the same gloves. So obviously people, they know that China and people love their gloves. So absolutely. Hey Fano, I'm late to the stream, so I missed the chunk. I got $100 stuck in my Steam wallet. What do you think I should do if I were in your shoes to invest? Maybe put some buy orders for some papers, maybe like mouse papers or something of that sort. Some paper stickers, some glitter stickers from popular teams, or just go into capsules. It's up to you. Thoughts on Pain Gaming Hollow Paris? It's a good sticker. Slightly different from Stockholm. What would be the safest way to cash out real money from cases? Safest way. I've never tried cashing out with cases. Are there bots that will accept cases and cash you out? There may be, but I probably wouldn't know. Or I probably don't know. I really don't. So you'd have to like test out different websites and such. Bitskins maybe has it. I'm not sure. I've never done that. All my cash outs are, were done through private trades. Should I buy snakebite cases? I mean, at the low prices, if you think that the snakebite case is next to be removed from the active drop pool, then yes, I think snakebite cases would be an interesting investment. However, guys, please understand that you don't have to be buying cases right this minute. right this minute, we have a Paris sticker sale that is ending later this month. You should probably be focusing most of your money and attention there. If you want to invest in snakebite cases, that's great. You can do that after the sale ends, right? Focus your attention now on the here and now, the cheap sale, and then after the sale ends, you can take a look at other avenues, right? Skinport was an easy cash out when I used it last. Fair enough. Is it necessary to buy Mao's hollow gold now? What do you mean by necessary? I think it's a bit expensive to be buying Mao's hollows right now. I'm waiting for a drop. But yeah, it's probably not in your best interest. So you basically say fracture and snake bites if you invest in cases, but mostly sticker capsules. If you had to invest in cases, the only cases I'm investing in are the cheap cases like snake bites and fractures, because they are so cheap and have the potential to be removed soon. And I will take a look at cases that have old original knives, preferably knives that have Dopplers or butterflies or karambits. However, those tend to be pretty pricey, so I wouldn't be buying too many of them. And maybe just wait for the sale to end before buying those more expensive cases. Maybe park some of your profits from Paris in a couple months from now, when Paris starts rising and you start cashing out some of your Paris investments. Maybe you can funnel some of that money into cases, or when a new operation comes out. That might be, the best strategy. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be buying a bunch of the new operation cases. So I think that the skins in the snakebite cases are booty cheeks. That's okay, Justin. That's fine if you think that way. Nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand that people open those cases not for the skins, but they open it for the knives or the gloves. So as long as the rare special item in that case is fine, that's totally good. I saw a Reddit post that you were pumping your own bags, and I downvoted as a loyal fan. Thank you so much for that. Listen, people are gonna talk smack as they see fit. I'm as transparent as they get. You can join my community, join the Discord server. There's really no reason for me to be pumping my own investments. I tell you guys exactly, like, just this stream, I told you, I'm invested in fractures, in snakebite cases. Do your own research, right? Like, I've been on YouTube for 4 years, longer than most of the people that are accusing me of all those things. So at the end of the day, once you get big enough, you get targeted. So it is what it is. I have nothing to hide. Valve, if you're watching, you can scan my inventory. Feel free to ban me if I do anything wrong, but I mean, at this point, I've dedicated way too much time and effort into this community, into this YouTube thing, for me to like just gamble it all away over a couple cents for some stickers or whatever. So it's really just stupid. It's baseless accusations at that point. It is what it is. Honestly, I don't care. What do you think about yourself? Me? I try my best to be the best version of myself every day. I try to foster a good community. I try to help you guys. I try to explain what I'm doing, and hopefully we can all learn and profit together. I mean, I started my YouTube channel because I love skins and I love cases, and I love the economy, I guess is the right word. I believe you, but why just that specific one? Oh, like the end sticker? Oh my god. All right, fine. I'll address it, but like, here's the thing. This is the one time I'll address it on a video. All right. So I picked Ents because A, it was the cheapest sticker from the Team Hollows at the time. And I wanted to prove a point. Everyone is talking about Apex stickers. Everyone is talking about Mao's, Furia, all these popular teams. And I wanted to make a tweet talking about the cheap stickers, the stickers that nobody is talking about, the stickers that will get no love, that will get no discussion, no people talking about them, and start a conversation. I wanted to get people engaged. Twitter is about engagement, community, talking, discourse, back and forth, replies, threads. So I picked a fact. I chose a fact, the topic, the end sticker being the cheapest, and I said, hey, take a look at this sticker. It's currently trading very, very cheaply compared to some of these other hollows. And don't be surprised if somewhere down the road, when everything starts rising, the fact that this sticker is very, very cheap, it may give you some decent returns. as opposed to you buying a very expensive hollow sticker that still rises but doesn't give you the same ROI, because you have to remember, whether you're investing in cases, stickers, capsules, the price you buy that item or asset, that's what matters. The cost basis, the price that you get in matters the most, I would say, in terms of like the ROI. Obviously, you know, it's important for your item to have demand, it's important for it to, you know, have all that, but I would argue that the mouse sticker right now, chat, it's $14. Do you guys really think it's gonna go to $140? Like, that's pretty unrealistic. So yes, I may have used some exaggerated terminology like simple, and people ran with it like I'm actually like people ran with my verbiage, right? But at the end of the day, like, I only had 140 characters on Twitter, so I couldn't really explain myself like fully as I would in my videos. So at the end of the day, chat, it is what it is. I'm done addressing it. There's really nothing there. And if I really was guilty of all these accusations, Valve would have banned me by now. I would have ran off, quit my YouTube channel, disappeared with all of your money. But I'm not, because I'm here, still streaming, still trying to give you guys content, give you guys ideas, and foster a community where we can all learn and grow together. Boom. Enough said. I'm done. Mouse paper or mouse glitter? I like both. I'm buying both, honestly. Love the mouse paper for the cheap price. Love the glitter and how it looks. Any thoughts on the Antwerp Legends capsule? It's expensive relative to some of its peers. I like it, but I want to focus on Paris right now. I want to focus on Paris. It'll probably rise if, you know, borderless stickers start rising with CS2 announcements and everything, but it's just not something that I want to focus right now. Do you think it's too late to get invested into Paris stuff on buff? No, I wouldn't say that. No, I would definitely take a look at some of the like, if you haven't bought your capsules yet, maybe buy some this week, right? And then let's say the price does dip a little bit next week, you can buy some more. The whole point with investing, especially during the sale, is to just dollar cost average. Just buy every week. Every Friday or every Monday, buy a couple $100 worth of stickers, or if you don't have that kind of cash, maybe buy, you know, maybe you'll buy like $10 every week, or 20 or 50 or however much you have. Should I invest in the Norse collection? Norse is a good collection. I like Norse, but it's too rare. How do I use buff if I live in the US? There are definitely ways to use it and circumvent it. However, it's currently, I mean, there's no other way to say it. It's just banned from the app stores in the US. So it'll be a hassle for you to do it. If you really want to use buff and you live in the US, there are ways to get around it, but it's not something that I would recommend. But it is the best marketplace when it comes to fees. So if you're interested in that, you can definitely try. I have some Antwerp capsules still. Is it time to sell and buy Paris with it? Might be a good idea. Here's the thing though, Klaboom. It depends on ROI. It depends if you think that those Antwerp capsules can't it all comes down to what you as the investor need to make that decision. You need to say to yourself, okay, if I buy Paris capsules today, the chance or the likelihood for them to reach a 2x or a 3x return, is that chance greater than the chance of the Antwerp doing a 2x or 3x? And if you said yes to that, then obviously, yeah, sell your Antwerps and go for Paris. But you have to, you know, weigh them together and make that decision yourself. Nobody has a crystal ball. At the end of the day, I tend to go with what's new and trending when it's very cheap on sale. So I tend to be a little bit more biased and prefer my Paris capsules. But at the end of the day, diversifying isn't a bad thing. I still have, if you scroll down here, I still have Stockholm capsules that I bought for like $3-4 a couple months ago. So that's like my hedge, quote unquote. Like, it will, like, if for some strange reason Paris doesn't do as well as we had hoped, maybe Stockholm does better. You know, maybe Stockholm performs better. I am confident though that all these items here will rise in value. I just think that some will rise obviously more than others, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, what's the best case to invest in? There's tons of good cases out there. In terms of ROI and potential, going for some cheap cases may not be a bad strategy. If not, then take a look at operation cases and wait for an operation to come out. Or if you have to, maybe take a look at some discontinued operation collections like Shattered Web, Broken Fang, Riptide, right? Generally speaking, this is what I tend to follow with my investments. Hit the like button, people. Yes, sir, boys. I'm giving you guys the juice, giving you guys the content. Hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Hey, Fano, Paris Viewer Pass with coins as an investment. I made a short video on that. Yes, historically, they do tend to perform well. They usually do like a 2-3x return, safe, easy. It just rises because why not? You know, it's a collector's item, low liquidity and supply. However, don't go overboard. If you buy the Paris Pass, don't buy too many of them because you're gonna have to sell them and they just don't have that same demand as some of the other items. Do you think Sapphires will go up when CS2 comes out? Yes, Sapphires will definitely rise in the long run, especially like the OG Sapphires, right? Like the Karambit Sapphires or the M9s. They will definitely rise. How much have you made? Well, F13, I have a 6-figure portfolio, so that is $100,000 plus. My channel members can attest to it. Those of you that are in the private Discord server, shout out to you guys. The spreadsheet shows that I have over $100,000 worth. We're constantly adding more money into the games, trying to grow that to 7 figures. And yeah, just, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, just, yeah, keep on growing, I guess. You mentioned focusing on Paris capsules. Any recommendations between Legends, Challengers, or Diversify? The safest, easiest thing is to diversify, just going like into thirds, buying like spending a third of your money on Legends, 30 of your money in Challengers, 30 of your money in Contenders. You can go a little bit with autographs, but you don't have to, if that makes sense. So to answer your question, at the moment, I like Contenders the most. Maybe I'm a little biased because I mean, I like Mouse, but the reason I like Contenders a lot is if you look at the Steam market chat, if you look at market, you'll notice that this mouse sticker is always in the top, which means that there are a lot of people that love this sticker. And if a lot of people love this sticker, they're gonna love the capsule that this sticker is found in. So yeah, Contenders is constantly in like the front page, constantly being traded, constantly having volume. So I like the Contenders the most. But then you also have Furia, and you have other ones like Fluxo, and you have Challengers here and there. So they're all really good at the end of the day. Whoever just gifted thanks. Yo, yeah, Jimmy, congrats on getting a gifted sub. Listen, guys, if you decide to be, if you got a gifted sub, go to my YouTube channel, right? Go to the YouTube channel, click on the membership tab. You'll be able to find, I'm actually gonna make a post after this stream so you guys can get a brand new link to the Discord, the private Discord, right, for the members, and hope to see you guys there. Where can I find it? You're gonna have to scroll down a lot. I'm gonna have to repost it. YouTube doesn't have like a pin feature to pin old posts. Fluxo is in Contenders. That's good. Yo, Fano, I asked 100 times on 100 lives, will Apex paper stickers reach 50 cents? And you still didn't answer. Can you finally answer my question? Yeah, Zaliko. Apex paper is a good sticker. However, you have to understand that I can't, for it to reach $50, it would have to 10x from here. I can't guarantee you that it will 10x from here. I just simply can't say that with certainty. What I can say is that it has a unique logo, it has a nice color to it, it has a popular, semi-popular org, it's only found in Paris, it's unique, and there is the potential that they don't qualify for future majors. There's the potential that this sticker becomes rare. But at this point in time, we just don't know. So as an investor, you have to make that decision yourselves. Am I going to take the risk and put my money into this asset for the hopes or the chance of it becoming something special, something rare, something desirable, and having the price rise? That's the whole point of investing. So I can't tell you because I'm not from the future. What I can say is there's potential for a cheap sticker that's like 6 cents, couple cents, 4 cents. I mean, if you can pick some up, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Apex will go to $60 at its peak. You're talking about the hollow. It could. Turtle says, hey, I just got here. I'm currently holding broken fang cases, fractures, and danger zones. Very long term on these. Smart strategy. Fracture is good long term. Very, very popular case. Danger zone. I'm kind of sad I sold mine, but I had to so I can have funds for Paris. And then obviously Broken Fang, lovely discontinued case. I just opened back-to-back Apex Hollows. Congrats, Ronnie, congrats. That's awesome, my dude. Stop investing, man, stop investing. I got to go, good night, gentlemen. Yo, Sophia, have yourself a good evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah. I usually just invest in stuff I like and I know has volume. Honestly, Klaboom, that is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that strategy. It has the fundamentals to explode, but certain events have to take place. Exactly. Facts. Hey, Fano, what do you think about 7,000 contenders capsules being listed on buff right now versus 30,000 challengers capsules? Will that mean anything for the future? Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Why there's so many more listed on buff? Does that mean there's no demand or there's less demand? I don't know. It depends how you interpret it. I mean, I guess. I just opened a mouse hollow. Should I keep it? Yekmelo, Mayo, if you keep it for a couple months, you'll probably make money. However, if you sell it and use that money for something cheaper, maybe it grows more. So like it really, like, I can't answer this question for you, my dude. I'm sorry. Like there's no way to like with 100% certainty tell you. All I can say is I'm holding on to my mouse hollows. I have a couple. I don't have too many. I bought them at like $10, $12, and that's it. I'm not really buying any more at these levels. I think $17, $18 is kind of pricey for these hollows, because the ROI just isn't there. You know what I mean? Like this sticker at $17, if I were to buy right now, if it were to 10x, $170, that's crazy. Like, chat, realistically, how much do you think this sticker will be in like a 6 to 12 months? Let's all throw out guesstimates, right? What do you guys think? Realistically, like, what do you think? What do you think it would be? Like $50? Do you think it'll be maybe like 80 max? Around 80? It could. There's a lot of unknowns, though. There's a lot of unknowns. So I would much rather wait. Me and Mobile are doing some investments right now on Discord. All right, Ronnie. Oh, man. Maybe I'll stop by after the stream. We'll see. 80 in a couple months. It could. There's the chance. But I don't like the entry point. I'd much rather buy when it's cheaper, like $10 or $12 or even less. So personally, I'm not buying at these levels. I'm waiting for a further pullback. Stockholm mouse hit 150. The Paris mouse max is around 80. Yeah, I only bought 8. That's good. 12 months, it will dip back, and I think around 50 in 6 to 8 months. Again, Gabagool, a lot has to happen. There's so many different possibilities. Like, it's so hard to predict. So my philosophy is buy stickers that are cheap. By the way, these end stickers will be given away probably Friday. This Friday on my Discord server, I will be giving them away. And we'll talk more about that later. Stop waffling, $70 guys. The supply of these capsules is going to be nuts. That's true, Turtle, but also the demand for applying them is going to be very high. Still though, if the sticker is like $20, there's not going to be too many crafts. The whole point of stickers is for them to be crafted, and if nobody's going to be willing to buy a super expensive sticker, there won't be too many crafts. 70 is high, isn't it high? I would say $70 is very expensive for a sticker. Yo, Fano, I'm sitting on 6K worth of Chroma 3 Phoenix cases, and they are right now at all-time high. I want to sell for Paris, but they are also good cases, and CS2 is coming. Wait, what? I'm sitting on like $6,000 worth of Chroma 3. Okay, and they're right now at an all-time high. I want to sell for Paris, but also they are good. Honestly, if you've made a lot of profit for them, sell 50%. Sell half of your investments. Take the profits, funnel it into something cheap like Paris, maybe some capsules, maybe some cheap papers from good teams, right? And or glitters, hollows, papers, some sticker capsules. Do what you got to do. Buy low, buy cheap, and yeah, I think that's what I would do. That's exactly what I would do. Because Tim, Doc, and Clock are all buying them right now, I would sell. Yeah, exactly. Hey Fano, I just wanted to ask you, I bought the tier 3 subscription on Patreon today, but I am not a tier 3 on YouTube. My question is, do I have to buy the tier 3 sub on YouTube also to be seen as a tier 3? Great question there, Silver. So here's the thing. The Patreon is there for people that don't have access to the YouTube subscription. It's basically, how should I say this? It's basically for those people that live in countries that don't have access to joining the community here through YouTube. You still get the same perks if you're on Patreon or if you're on YouTube. It's the same thing, literally one for one, same thing. You join the Discord. In the Discord server, you're treated the same. All the perks are the same, except obviously if you're a sub on Patreon, you won't be visible here in the YouTube live stream. You won't be green, basically. In the Discord server, you'll be special and all that good stuff, but obviously since you're on Patreon, it won't be reflected here on YouTube. And also Patreon does have extra tiers if you want to go above and beyond the YouTube tiers. So there's currently one spot left for the private one-on-one consultations. I'll basically be your investing coach. We can talk one-on-one, schedule calls and stuff. One spot remaining, but yeah, I mean, Patreon is there for anybody interested. And if you don't want to do it through Patreon, you can do it through YouTube, and they're both the same. What are the tier 3 perks again? Members only live streams, members only videos. You guys get access to my spreadsheets with all of my investments, what I'm selling, what I'm buying. I tend to announce it here on these YouTube live streams as well, but those of you that become members, you guys get that right away. You guys get the inside scoop before everybody else does, basically. So it's just an extra way to support the channel. Anyways, Anubis and Ancient just got released. Awesome. Don't fall into the hype and start buying Anubis packages, because that is not the way to go. I would not risk that, chat. Stay calm. How do buy orders on Steam work? Is it random, or is it the first place to buy? It's usually, I'm pretty sure it depends on timing. So like if you created the buy order first, your orders tend to get processed first or prioritized. So yeah, it all depends on like how soon or how much you've put in. What do you think about the Operation Riptide stickers? Nobody knows about these stickers. They're okay, but they don't have the same liquidity. Not the same liquidity as the Paris stickers. I think Paris stickers are just better. Hey, Fano, I'm buying more capsules right now before the sale ends. How many should I have in my inventory before the sale ends? As many as you can get your hands on. Literally, Zeno, as many as you can get your hands on. Chat, how many capsules do you guys have currently? Everybody go. I have 3 capsules. I need to buy more. I've been delaying it, hoping that the price drops, but I'm gonna start buying way more capsules later in August. 0, 1500, 800, 6000. I have 572. Only about 350-ish, about 40 or so. I have negative 100. Yeah, Silver. Me personally, I'm waiting, so I'll be buying later this week, and I'll make the announcements and everything. You'll know when I buy, Silver, so no worries there. Wait, 40 or so across all the sets. 16,000, we go big. Yo, Zick, you're a baller, dude. Hey, Fano, do you think Buff and Steam differ from each other when investing, since Challenger stickers are higher? I see what you're trying to say, but probably not. There probably isn't that much of a discrepancy. Just because one is more popular on, like, just because Challengers appears to have more listings on Buff than on Steam, it's irrelevant, honestly. It ends up, like, what matters is the volume of like, sales being executed. Yo, Fano, it's 2:31 a.m. I gotta go. Thank you so much for the stream. Take care. Yo, Zaliko, appreciate you stopping by. Make sure on your way out, hit that like button. Do your boy a favor, man. Have a good night, dude. I'm planning on getting at least 300 or so capsules before the sale ends. Hey, the more the merrier. Good for you. I'm waiting for my trade down cooldown to end. Good. How are you 8 minutes ahead? Hey, Fano, I just bought a Op Wildfire. Could please check it out? Play skin investment. Sorry for the spam. Yeah, Op Wildfire is pretty cool. It's from, oh, speaking of cases, this is a cases stream, chat. The CS 20th anniversary cases. I'm surprised that nobody's really talking about it. So here's an interesting case Wildfire is in it. It's a good case. There's a lot of wildfires though in existence, so I would check the supply. If you're buying the Wildfire, it's really like buying a Empress in a sense, meaning like it's from an old case that has potential to rise over time. Nothing too crazy, but it's a good skin. It's a high tier skin. So I like the Wildfire. I really do. You buy it, you use it, you forget about it, and then a couple years down the road, you look back and you thank yourself for buying it, I guess. I mean, what else can I say? As far as the CS20th case is concerned when it comes to investing, it's the only case that has the classic knives, the rare knife drops. It has fades, has vanillas. It's a pretty old case. It's starting to become an old case. So, what are your thoughts, chat? You guys like it? I mean, it's a cheap case. It's under $1. It's somewhere in between. It's somewhere in between, guys. So, I like this case. I really do like this case. And I'm actually surprised that I didn't talk about it more, that I don't talk about it more. Do I like it enough to buy it right now? Probably not. I do want to focus most of my money right now on Paris, but maybe I'll look into this a little bit later on down the road when the Paris stuff starts to end, when investing in Paris makes no more sense. Maybe I'll take a look at this more. Actually, that's not true. What's not true? What are you guys talking about? Oh, you guys are talking about your time zones. Okay, it's not for me. Is there any reason why knife prices are rising? CS20 case goes hard. It does go hard. Knife prices are rising. I don't know. Just prices tend to fluctuate, ups and downs. Which knives are you talking about? Hey, Fano, I have a question. Twitch banned CSGO gambling site. Can this really affect the skin market? Not as much as if Valve were to ban those sites. So probably not. It's not going to ban it too much, or it's not going to affect it too much. How many capsules do you own, Fano? Great question. Capsules from Paris. I don't own too many of them, full disclosure. I'm waiting until like mid-August, sort of like towards the end of the sale to buy. I'm focusing more on stickers, hollows, papers, glitters, and then I'll be buying my capsules at the end. Yeah. Hey, Fano, have a great day, my dude. Yo, God, Sora, appreciate you, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you so much. Amoris, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Unpopular opinion, I love the classic knife. I like the classic knife too. I used to have a classic fade, a very, very good knife. Like it a lot as well. Skeleton vanilla has been going up on Skinport. I do like vanilla knives, and yeah, skellies are pretty good too. Selling in the thousands. Now it's 1,400 a week later. Jeez, been going higher. What if the sale ends by the middle of August? Then I deposit $2,000 or $1,000 and I just buy a bunch of capsules and call it a day, whatever the price is. So I'm not in a rush. I already have tons of investments in hollows, tons of, papers and glitters. Capsules are usually the last thing I invest in. What I'm aiming for with Paris Profits is a classic fade. That would be nice. But you have to make sure, Coyote Freak, you have to 100% make sure that you have enough money set aside for future investments, because a lot of people don't fall under this mistake of cashing out your Paris Profits and then putting all of it into a dream knife that you've always wanted, because then you'll be very hesitant and emotional, and you won't be able to sell that knife in later on down the road when another investment opportunity like an operation or a future major comes up. So please, you can buy your skins, you can buy your dream knives, you've earned it, right? You've invested, you've taken the risk, and you've earned it. But always set aside a decent amount after the profits have been taken for future investments when they come. Very, very important. Watch out for that. Yeah, exactly. You want to keep reinvesting, Coyote Freak. You want to keep growing. It's called compounding. Hey, Fano, can you show your inventory in live for me and for the fun? What do you mean? I love you, Fano. Yo, Lopsided. Thanks so much, man. Love you too, dude. Shout out to you, my guy. Hearts in the chat, boys. Hearts in the chat. Spread some love, guys. Spread some love. Any tips for skins that will go up in price for CS2? Go for skins that are flashy, shiny, bright, look good in CS2. Watch videos on YouTube on how skins look, and go for ones that you think people will like. Go for ones that have good effects, good glitter effects, shiny, sparkly. Those types of like really good colored skins like blues and reds and greens tend to do very well. What do you think about the sports gloves Arid? They're okay. I probably wouldn't be investing in them. I think there are better gloves to invest, but they're fine. Do you think Antwerp Hollows will rise? Yes, I do. I honestly do. But if I am going to be buying hollows from Antwerp, I'm not going to be buying like just any old Antwerp sticker. I'm probably going to be focusing. Why? Because they've already risen. They've already gone up from their sale prices, right? You should have been buying Antwerp hollows when they were on sale a couple years ago. However, now that they've already appreciated, they've crashed, you want to be very specific and targeted with your purchases. You don't want to buy just any sticker. So show us your investment, please. Well, I mean, what you see in my inventory that's on public is right there. I mean, listen, I recently purchased some of these mouse glitters. I'm always looking to buy more. These Ents hollows are for a giveaway for my wonderful community. These Apex hollows I've been buying periodically throughout the last couple of months using buy orders for low prices. Couple of Mouse Stockholm stickers. Big fan of Mouse Stockholm. I think it will rise up back eventually. I hedged my bets with Paris with my Stockholm investments with VP and Entropic. And yeah, I have a bunch, like 300 or so of these Challengers capsules from Stockholms. Very much invested in them. Couple Cloud9 hollows, some more stickers. These sand dunes are given away already. I have to send out the trade offers. A couple more Stockholms. I have an M4 Howl, solid investment long term. Butterfly Fade as my main play skin, or sorry, play knife. A couple of crafts I've made with some Copenhagen stickers. Prince, very good store of value wealth. Good op, rare op. And yeah, I mean, I have other accounts, other Steam accounts that have hundreds of other stickers as well, like Gamer Legions and Fluxos and more Apex and more mouse stickers. And what do you think about the PGL Hollow? PGL Hollow is cool. I love your Butterfly Fade. Thank you. I love it too. It's the Mango Fade. Beautiful skin. I remember I got it for like $1,600 back in the day. Or not back in the day, like a year or two ago. Wasn't that far back. Hey Fano, I know this is a boring question, but what do you think about the skeleton knife case hardened? Case hardened knives are good. I would say what matters most is the pattern, Silver. So make sure you find one with a good pattern. If you find one with a great pattern, I think there is potential, and I'll tell you why. The reason is that this case hardened is only going to be found in 2 cases. So skeleton case hardened is only found in 2 cases. Going forward, we probably won't be seeing any future cases that contain skeleton case hardened. So these are the only 2 cases that will have it, most likely. Again, this is how I anticipated how I see things, right? If we do get more skeleton knives, they will probably be Doppler skeletons, not the OG knife vanilla finishes, right? So I like it. I like the case hardened, but if you do invest, make sure you find a good amount of blue on it. Make sure you find one with a good amount of blue. What about flip knife Dopplers? They're cool. Nothing wrong with them. A bit pricey, but they're okay. What are your opinions on the Antwerp Legends autograph capsules? I generally don't invest in autographs, so I'm kind of indifferent. It'll probably rise with all the other capsules eventually. Wait for CS2 to come out. That's when all these borderless stickers will have their day. They'll start rising, I suppose. But for the most part, yeah, I'd rather stay away and focus on Paris and I like Stockholm. I'm a little biased. I prefer Stockholm over Antwerp. It had less investors, less supply, and it's just older. It's the OG borderless major. After Cato, I guess. Get your VSM glitters up? Nah. I have a Stiletto Stat Track Fade 99% with a number 9 lowest flow. I don't know what the price is. On market, there is no one like mine. Do you have any idea? Stiletto Stat Track Fade 99%. Ooh, yeah, Stat Track is tough. Do you have access to the buff marketplace? See if you can find any on buff. Like, that's tough. Like, 99% fade, those will do well. I don't know how much Stat Tracks go off the top of my head. Isn't it risky to invest in vanilla knives? Why? Why would it be risky? Vanilla knives usually have the least amount of risk. What's risky about vanilla knives? They're boring and generic and old. Finally, I managed to catch a live stream. Shout out to you, Psycho. 3K items so far, waiting for the plunge. Hey, yo, what plunge? What are you talking about? You make massive stonks off a buff with papers, then you can buy some papers for less than a cent. Do you think the Mac 10 Silver will rise when CS2 gets released? Potentially, yes. Vanillas look way better in CS2. Yes, they do. Another reason why they're good. Let's see. Yeah, Mac 10 Silver will probably rise just for its like trade up appeal, just because it's popular for trade ups. But yeah. Anyways, Fano, my man, how you doing, dude? How are you doing? What do you think about Max Hollow Antwerps? Max Hollow Antwerps. Max Hollow Antwerps. Oh, that's like the alternative. The alternative to 9Z, or not 9Z, to Rocks. He's cool, I guess. Max is alright. Nothing wrong with that. Do you guys really, here's the thing, guys, here's the thing. If you're gonna be buying like this particular sticker, do you really see it going back to pre-levels? I mean, maybe, but it's too much of a risk. Like, it's already $15, it's already expensive. Like, yeah, it could probably go back eventually, but I'd much rather use those $15 on something that's very cheap right now, like papers and sticker capsules from Paris. It's too niche based, yeah, exactly. So while yes, it can rise, I like to keep things simple. My philosophy is very, very easy, like very simple strategy to make a lot of money. You can try to gamble a little bit and buy a few of them and just see what happens. It probably rises. I'm nothing against Max, but yeah, it's a little bit too niche based. I bought my Antwerp capsules around $1 and now they are 50 cents. Okay, but do you think it's smarter to sell them and to invest in Paris or keep them? Antwerp will probably bounce back, so even though you're currently at a loss, I would personally try to find ways to add more money into the game as opposed to losing money on Antwerp, because there probably will be a recovery. So hopefully that answers your question. What Doppler knife would you say is the best to invest in? Dopplers from OG knives like Karambits, M9s, bayonets. Those are really, really good. I like them a lot. Niche things will make money over time, but you have to wait, be patient, and there aren't as many potential buyers, so you have to like really find time to find a buyer. Meanwhile, capsules, you can always find somebody willing to buy capsules from you. So thanks, man. Hey, no problem. That's what these streams are for. I'm here to help you guys. Antwerps are already starting to recover. Don't sell for a loss. Exactly, yeah. I wouldn't sell at a loss. Nope. First, I thought it's only about ROI, but signatures and patches were way harder to sell even on buff. Oh, especially on buff, they're hard to sell, especially, so be careful. Look, you can invest in them. Nothing wrong with trying some crazy, not crazy, but some outlandish side investments that nobody's really talking about. You can make money there too, but know that you're gonna have to have an audience to sell to, right? Or not an audience, but like a community or a niche of people to or willing to buy it off of you, right? If you're selling on buff, you need to find somebody interested to buy it off of you on buff. So be careful, is all I say. Let's see. Thanks for the answer. And yes, I'm currently investing more into Paris. I love your streams. I'm in Paris now, thanks. Hey, no problem, guys. No problem. Another thing you guys have to keep in mind is that, and I'll be making a video on this later this week, guys, so please pay attention when I say this. Antwerp took 9 months for it to double in value. 9 months. So Paris, it may take less, it may take more, depending on a lot of factors. It will rise, you'll make some money. It took, okay, let me rephrase it. It took 9 months for it to double. That's a 2x, chat. You take $10, it's now $20. 2x returns are pretty good, but they generally take months. So we all need to like relax a little bit, but know that right now is generally the best time to be investing. Not 6 months from now, not when it already has doubled, not when it has tripled, not when it starts rising. Now, during the sale, at low prices for stickers, for capsules, for souvenir packages. Now is the time to focus on Paris. When the sale ends, let's focus on cases, let's focus on skins, let's focus on other investments. But now, let's focus on Paris. That's the way to do it. Why ends hollow? I talked about it earlier in the stream. I'm done addressing the ends hollow stuff. I'm over it. I got nothing to hide. Like I said, this is actually a giveaway item that I'm going to be giving away to my Discord community, so nothing more I want to say there. Our VP DreamHack 2014 hollows in a good spot right now. They'll probably rise. I think they'll rise. Yeah. The thing with DreamHack is they're already very expensive and they look good, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't buy too many of them. 2x in 9 months is actually very reasonable. It's all about scope. If you invest $1, okay, you only made $1, but if you invest 10K, you're cooking with some gas. Exactly. And like I said, they have the potential to make more, but they also have the potential to be a little bit slow and laggy. Butterfly will go higher or lower like the cheapest ones. Over the long run, I think they go higher, Lemon. How you doing there, Freshie? Welcome to the stream. We're talking case investments. We're talking investments. Bells says, I have around 1,200 Gamma 2 cases. Why aren't you selling them? And the reason I ask that is because a lot of big-time streamers are opening them right now, and as you can see, over the last few weeks, the prices have been stonking, so you made some pretty good returns. They were literally like $2 like half a month ago. Now they're rising. Maybe you can cash some out, lock in some gains, and put that into some cheap Paris stuff, and maybe you'll make more. Are you not worried about the Gamba bans on Twitch and in general by Valve? Will that affect the market? I think if Valve themselves bans these sites, then there may be a slight shock, but overall, I'm a long-term investor in CSGO skins and just in general, so I'm not terribly worried. No, I'm not terribly worried. I think we'll be fine. Is it worth it to invest now in the mouse hollow Stockholm, or is it better to buy capsules? I think, Sayonara, the safest, easiest thing to do is just to buy the capsules. You can buy some Stockholms. Maybe if you really want to, Sayonara, you can buy 1 or 2 or however much money you have, but I would primarily focus on the cheap capsules just because they're way cheaper and it's just easier for them to grow. It just is. Getting the mouse Stockholm, like, just think about it. Just think about it. Mao's Stockholm is $45 right now. For it to 5x, it would have to go to $225, new all-time highs. I'm not saying it can't do that. I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it won't. I hope it does. But for a capsule that you can get off a buff for 20 cents, for it to 5x, that's only $1. If you buy it off the Steam market, 25 cents times what, 5? That's $1.25. Historically, capsules have given you these returns. It's pretty, just easy, safe, no-brainer, right? It would make more sense to focus more on Paris while it's on sale than for the mouse sticker that's already very expensive. I have 9,000 cases total, and they're all mixed. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been shedding a bunch of my case positions, trying to keep my percentage to like 10% max. Thank you. Hey, no problem, Sayonara. I'm glad I can help you out. By the way, I took your advice to set super low buy orders on an alt account, and surprisingly, I'm starting to hit some buy orders that are maybe 10 to 20% below market. Boom! Just like that, Q&A. You are welcome. I am so glad that you are making profit, you're making money, and I'm helping you out, man. That's what I like to hear. Listening to the suggestions and running with it, man. Glad I could help you out, dude. Glad I could help you out. That's awesome. That is awesome. Good to hear, guys. Good to hear. Yeah. Now I have a price to sell for in mind. I can wait. Oh, absolutely, Bells. If you don't need the extra money to put into Paris, you've already filled your bags. You don't want to invest anymore. Like, that's totally fine. Hey, Fano, I have a 75 pound fee on free on Steam. What do I do with it? 75 pounds? Well, it's up to you, man. You can go with whatever you want. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm buying a bunch of mouse glitters. I'm buying a bunch of mouse papers. You could wait a little bit longer and see if maybe some of the more popular, like Apex hollows or whatever other hollows that are in demand, if they drop in value. You could wait and maybe buy some sticker capsules or buy them right now. But are you setting buy orders on an alt? Is it better to set them on an alt or no? The reason I recommended using an alt account is so that you can use your main account to be a little bit more active in your investing, right? You can adjust the buy orders. You can't adjust buy order. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. You can't shoot. How do I explain this correctly? You're gonna have to watch the VOD from the previous stream for a better explanation. This is so scuffed, but basically, you want to have one account that you set it and forget it at the low levels. You don't care how long it takes. It eventually starts hitting. That's great. If it doesn't, that's fine. And then you have a main account that you can play around and make the orders a little bit closer to the current value, if that makes sense, so that you have a better chance of hitting those on your main active account, the active investing, as opposed to a more passive investing using an alt. Hopefully that explains it. It's a little bit convoluted explanation, but we got there. Why mouse glitter? They look the same as papers. Do they look the same as papers in CS2? I've seen some good images from CS2 mouse. I'm pretty sure they look great. So I'm just doing it because I think there will be demand for the glitters. I think there'll be demand for the papers. So I'm buying a lot of papers and a decent amount of glitters. Set it and forget it. Exactly. The glitters are way better than papers. Hey, I'm investing in both for this very reason. I think both will do very, very well. Hey Fano, I have minimal or marble fade gloves. Sell before CS2? I guess not, right? I'd probably keep those gloves. High tier gloves like fades and marble fades, I'd probably keep. Let's see here. I have a dual Beretta's Briar float. How much money should I get? Market price with the floats? I don't think the float matters. The Briars are cobblestones, right? So I don't think it's not low enough for them to be used by like trade up enthusiasts. For them to give you substantial overpay. I'm pretty sure it's just market. Prisma 1 or Prisma 2, whichever one is cheaper. Whichever one is cheaper. Hey Fano, do you know any like Optuality crafts for $2 price for stickers max? Gold stickers? Stickers that are gold from Paris that are cheap? I mean, any sort of gold sticker would look great on it. Some red stickers, maybe some mouse stickers. It's up to you, man. Come to my Twitch stream tomorrow. Twitch.tv, guys. Official Fano on Twitch. I'll be live tomorrow on Twitch, tomorrow morning. I usually do Twitch streams early in the day, and then like these YouTube streams later in the evenings. So come to my Twitch stream tomorrow. We will definitely take a look at some crafts on Twitch. Twitch stream Pog, yes sir. Did you watch his video? No, I did not, Neven. I did not. I saw the headline, the title, but I didn't. I saw Zipple was streaming it on Twitch today, but I was preoccupied. I had other stuff I had to handle. Do you think mouse paper could have better ROI than the hollow? Exactly. That's why I'm investing in them and not in the hollows. I'm prioritizing the papers and the glitters instead. Hey Fano, Huntsman Knife Gamma Doppler Phase 2, sell or hold? Hold. Phase 2s? Huntsmans? I'm a holder. I have one. I have a Phase 2 that I'm keeping. Mouse papers will have a better ROI. It won't even be close. Never say will, because anything can happen, but I do think they will do well. Which Paris souvenir should I invest in? Probably the Mirage. It's the safer bet in my opinion. But there's tons of other good ones too. My birthday is the 7th of August. It's not Tuesday, so update for CS2 won't drop. That's awesome. 7th of August is your birthday. That's cool, dude. What are your thoughts on the Blast TV Holo? I don't usually invest in tournament stickers, like the tournament logo stickers. Not a fan. Hey Fano, why I say this, check the peak price for the mouse Stockholm papers. Yeah, the peak price for mouse Stockholm was very expensive, like $4. My birthday is the 8th of August, Pog. Yo, let's go. Why inflation? Mouse papers, okay, on August 22nd, CSGO is going to be released. I dreamed about it. Yes, sir. Shredders, yes, sir. We'll all be there to watch. What about battle scarred vice gloves? Do you think I should keep them or sell them on buff for something better? Okay, all right. So I have vice gloves in the well-worn condition, and I'm keeping them. Even though I think I would probably benefit more if I sell them right now and use the money to invest in Paris. That would probably be better in terms of like ROI. However, I don't want to overextend myself too much, if that makes sense. So I want to have a decent amount of skins. I want to have a decent amount of, not a decent, but an okay amount of cases. I want to have a good amount of Stockholms and a good amount of Paris. I don't want to like put all of my money in Paris, but a substantial amount, absolutely. Do you believe the Broken Fang gloves like the Jade are good investments? It all depends on how they look in CS2, Hampus. If you think they look good in CS2, and if you know they look good, then by all means, if they're cheap, go for them. I'm afraid of Copenhagen. Hopefully Christmas and CS2 pushes Paris to at least the 3x. Yeah, I would definitely start taking some profits off the table. Thoughts on high-tier knives as long-term investments? Heck yes, dude. John. High-tier knives, karambits, butterflies, vanillas, dopplers, long-term, solid investments. Fades. Hey, Fano, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep about the new CS2 operation and skins. Have a good night. Yo, Shredders, appreciate you stopping by the stream, man. Take care. Minimor, StatTrack, Huntsman, Slaughters, keep for CS2 or sell. Can currently make a decent profit on it. I don't like that it's StatTrack. Slaughter isn't in high demand. I would definitely sell if I were you. Lock in the gains, the profits. Use that money for Paris, something cheap, maybe some capsules, maybe some papers. You'll be good to go. Hey, Fano, I have a few recommendations you should add in the Twitch store. Mac 10 Yen Rider, Beth by Puppy, Desert Eagle. I mean, these are all great skins, but I do appreciate the recommendations. I'll have Neven make a note of it. Neven, write them down. I'm here chilling, by the way. Hey, appreciate that, Freshie. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's nice to hear, guys. It's really nice to hear. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying these streams and you guys are finding value from the content. And we're looking at markets together. We're analyzing stuff. We're trying to profit together. And that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, boys. Revolver case is $2 right now. Okay. 30,000 of them or so. What are your thoughts on blue gems in CS2? Some people say that they look good. Some think that they're terrible. What do you think of them? Here's the thing, though. The issue with blue gems is we just don't know how they're going to end up looking in CS2. So while I do like the way they look in CSGO at the moment, I'm not 100% sold with how they look in CS2. I'm willing to bet or hope that they fix it. So to answer your question, I probably wouldn't be investing all my money into case hardens because it would be kind of risky. If you want to buy a case harden, that's fine. If you do, make sure it has a lot of blue on it. If you don't want to take on that risk, buy a buy a vanilla knife because it's just less risky. It's just easy. Bland, boring, generic, old, will rise with time. Anything is subject to being changed. Exactly. Hey, Fano, I learned a lot from you just this stream alone, and I have spent too much I've spent too much in the last 30 minutes. Thank you so much. RJ, appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. What do you think? They'll give us another beta wave for CS2 when Ancient and Anubis drops? Maybe. They might do that, yeah. I can't believe people are seriously accusing you of stuff like that. I can't believe it either, but honestly, it is what it is, man. In hindsight, I should have worded that post a little bit better. I only had 140 characters, so honestly, there definitely needs to be some accountability on my part. I should have done better, worded it better, but at the end of the day, I was trying to get people to engage, get people to talk. Unfortunately, they went with it in a completely bad direction, and it backfired. I wasn't trying to manipulate anything. I was just trying to get people to start talking and, you know, try to like have a conversation with people, but is what it is. Listen, just water under the bridge. No need to mention it anymore, I guess. I don't know. Yo, Fano, I already have a decent position in Paris and I have $500 left. Is there anything else I should do to put my money into? That's a great question. Should I put the rest into Paris? Do you have, okay, I'll answer that question in the next few videos, but, if you want a quick answer here on the live stream, I'll say that the smart thing to do would be, to keep at least $20 for the operation that may come out, it may not, later this next couple months. And honestly, if you're wanting to put on some more risk, ROI, go for Paris. Maybe some glitters, some hollows are kind of expensive right now. Wait for them to drop. I'd say glitters and papers are just cheaper and better, especially at these levels. But there's not, you can't go wrong with capsules. Like, I don't see a world in the future where capsules are going to be cheaper than they are now for an extended amount of time. Can they drop after the sale ends? Sure. Are they going to stay dropped? I don't see that happening. These stickers are way too good. Like, people love borderless stickers. They look good. They're going to be crafted. I'm willing to bet the farm on it. Hey, Fano, what do you think about the Liquid Fire sticker? I love your content, by the way. Thank you, Dual Burritos. Yes, Liquid Fire is a great sticker. Unfortunately, we haven't had new skins, new operations, new content for us to have that same level of crafting interest that we used to have. So, at the moment, they're not the best investment, but over the long run, they will end up rising just because of how unique and how good they look. So, I like them. They're cool, but I wouldn't be buying them just yet. Focus on Paris. Hey, Fano, do you think that the Twitch gambling thingy will make skin prices tank again? I don't think so. I mean, it may drop them a little bit, but not as much as if Valve were to ban those sites. If Valve were to take action, then that's another story. We may get another apocalypse where prices crash, but that's for a whole nother video. How would you balance between investing between stickers and capsules? What is the split? Great question, Bernardo. I've talked about that extensively over my last couple of live streams, so I highly recommend. Honestly, guys, if you want the real full scoop, go to my YouTube channel, click on the live tab. If anybody is new to my channel, first time watching, all my lives are recorded. These two lives in particular, how to invest $100, how to invest $1,000, have valuable content, aggressive strategy, passive strategy. It explains everything thoroughly. Watch it in 2x speed, super fast, get the content in. You'll be very glad you did. But to answer your question, how would I split it? Really depends on your risk tolerance. I would say a healthy split is at least a 60-40, 60% stickers, 40% capsules. 50-50 is also fine. Nothing wrong with that. Why do you have so many sand dunes in your inventory? I still need to give them away from my 24-hour stream that I did on Twitch. So, yeah. Should I take the risk and keep all my Paris investments after the CS2 major? That's for a whole nother day. What do you mean? You're talking about the Copenhagen major, right? That's like 9 months into the future, so we still got plenty of time until we cross that bridge. So I can't answer that question right now. There's way too many unknowns. Who knows what's going to happen? Start taking profits early. You can take that risk, but we can discuss that as we get closer to the next major. Hey, Fano, I got a Navaja Urban Mask. Do I sell or keep it? Navaja knives, unless it's a vanilla knife, I'd probably sell. And even vanilla knives, I'd probably sell. Navajas are just not as popular as some of the other peers. So I'd probably sell it and use the money for Paris. Just be easier. Okay. Antwerp fell to 20 cents after the sale during September. Should I expect the same for Paris? You would think that, Klaboon. That's also why I'm hesitant to be buying them right now. Because I am kind of, not hoping, but... I mean, yeah, hoping, I guess, is the right word. I mean, obviously, I want to get them for a cheap price. But at the end of the day, I honestly don't see them going that low. They may go low, but they probably won't go that low, if that makes sense. Anyways, it is what it is, chat. There's so many unknowns when it comes to investing, ladies and gentlemen, so I think we should just take it one step at a time, invest a little bit each day, wait for news to happen, don't be too emotional and react accordingly, I guess, would be the good strategy. Do you think you can reach $2,000 and Nomad Knife fade one day in the future? How much is it going for now? Probably not. I mean, 95, that's an okay fade percentage. Do you think Shadow Daggers will rise since the shaking bug has been fixed? I'll probably make a video on that. That's a great question, Slutsy. I like that. I like that. They're currently 1.1k now. It all depends on what happens with CS2. If CS2 is a banger, everybody loves CS2, I can definitely see them rising. Maybe it touches 2k sometime in the future. The only issue with that is it will probably take a long time. It's not going to give you that same rate of return as like Paris or Stockholm or something trendier, cheaper. Hey, I have 2 skins with single Cattle 14 hollows for around 1.5% sticker price. Was that a decent price? I'd have to look at the skin, Ryan. Ryan, listen, my guy, I will be live tomorrow morning Eastern time. Twitch.tv/officialfano. I'll be looking at your guys' skins. I'll be just looking at skins, looking at your inventories, all that good stuff. We'll be examining all of that tomorrow on Twitch, so hope you guys stay tuned for that. Right now, I just wanted to just make this stream and talk about cases. Do you think the entire CS market as a whole will increase once CS2 drops? I think CS2 is bullish for the economy and skins. I think they end up ultimately rising, and I think we will all be very, very happy that we invested early. We started playing this game before CS2 came out, and yeah, I think we'll do very, very well. We will do good things, guys. We'll do good things. Just stay the course, guys. Keep investing. I'll be here. I'll be here doing this for the long run, and yeah. Hey, Fano, why is the sand dune in your inventory? Giveaway. Twitch giveaways. Okay. All right, boys. This stream has been long enough, almost 2 hours. If I didn't answer your question, guys, please leave a comment on any of my videos or this VOD. These VODs get recorded and get posted, so you can always rewatch them. If you missed something in the beginning, we talked a little bit about cases, different strategies. Highly recommend you guys check that out. On your way out, chat, do me a favor, guys. Please hit that like button. Show your support. Please, it's completely free. It helps me out with the YouTube analytics, the algorithm, all that good stuff. And again, subscribe if you are new and interested in more streams, more content. Have yourselves a great rest of your day, chat. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy investing, everyone. Mwah. Much, much love, guys. Bye-bye.